Alrighty then, good morning, Sunday the 17th of February 2019. Time to close my BTC leveraged short trade on BitMex. I was just about to do it and I thought, hey, I can make a video out of that. So let's do that, shall we? So let me walk you through my analysis as to why now it's time to close it. Because my original assumption, the case I made for making the short trade in the first place, is now invalid. So you have to update your decision making. So here we go. If you've not seen the previous video where I actually walked you through the rationale of putting this trade on in the first place, I'll put the link down in the video description for you. That one was called, I can't remember what it was called, but it's down in the video description anyway. Also, new coupon code today, 50% off Cryptoverse membership. If you want to become a better crypto investor, well, you can use one person per day can use the coupon code, and I give one out in each video. So if you want to be the first person to use the 50% off coupon code today, that'll get you the price down from $59 a month to $29 a month to get all my online courses. However, only one person per day can use it. So jump on it. If it says it's invalid, someone's beat you to it. So let's go. Here's the chart. Trading view. Bitcoin against the US dollar, 60 minute chart is, yes. For 60 minutes, 60 seconds, no. It's the 1 hour chart on BitMex. And I've updated my lines here. So what I originally did was I shorted after the big old pump here, expecting the gravity of the overall bear market to continue and the price to slide down, which it did. So I've got these higher highs. I've got this dashed line connecting the highs, and I've actually turned off the extension because, you know, on TradingView, in the settings for your lines, you can have the left and right end extended. So I've put the end of the line where the line becomes invalid. So lower highs were going all the way to yesterday at about 10 a.m. And then, yeah, that line became invalid at that point. Similarly with the lower lows, that line sort of became invalid on the 14th of February at the 11 a.m. candle. So at that point, the lower highs and the lower lows stopped being established. So what happened then was a new line began on the 11 a.m. candle on the 14th of February and is now starting to set higher lows. And it's also setting higher highs now. It's quite significant higher highs. And we've now got two lines of support in the way of the price going down. So I wanted the price to go down to 34.31, which was my profit target, to kind of basically double my money on the 25 times leverage trade. So you can see here it's the price of 35.50, horizontal line here. Let me just thicken it up for the benefit of the recording. That's a line of support. It's in my way now. That's not good. And then my entry price, ironically, at 35.78 is also now acting as a support line. That's another line that's in the way of my profit target. There it is. It's now acting as support. So you got the rising lows, and now look, that price there, 35.78, is also now acting as support. What a pain in the bum. That's also now in the way of the price going down. So, and the higher highs and so on. So this has established an uptrend on the 1 hour chart. And I'm like, okay, you know, totally looking like this is going to continue to rise now. So it's best to cut the losses. So that's what we're going to do live. Here we go. So as you can see, I've planned the trade out on, what is this? TradingView. And the darker red faded out. That's the potential loss. The lighter red is the actual loss. So if we actually look at that on BitMex, here's the position. Because it's 25 times leverage, the trade's about 10% underwater right now. We'll just close it at the market. $245 contract, closing at the current market price. Go. There we go. And I've just got to cancel my stop as well because that was the take profit. Let that all process out. Okay, order filled, order cancelled, boom, boom, boom. Done. There we go. So I'm back to where I was. I'm out. I'm totally out of the trade now. Out. So there we go. That's, let me put this to where I actually closed it out. Someone in the chat says wrecked. I don't think so. Wrecked means when you lose all your bloody money. And I'm going to make another point about hard trading in a second. Whoever said that is not a trader. And I can tell you why. Look at my demeanor. I just lost money. That's the way it is. So here's why people don't place trades in the first place. They cannot stand to be wrong. You're going to be wrong in trading, right? Even though all your analysis would say that, yeah, this is most likely to happen, sometimes it doesn't go that way. You're going to lose money as a trader like that. And it's just part of the game. This is the whole thing that I teach in the trading course. what you got to do, and this is why you got to let your winners ride, you need to squeeze as much money out of the winners as possible. Because if I make a trade and I double my $250 position to $500, you haven't made $250. You absolutely have not made $250. That's only a temporary gain. You're going to give some of that back in your win-loss ratio, and in your win-loss ratio and the size of wins versus losses. So that's why trade sizing. Someone just said position size limits, exactly. That's why I'm only trading with $250 per trade, right? Because that's the maximum I can lose. And I actually cut my loser. That's the thing. I could have left it on and let it go all the way up to my liquidation point and lost the whole $245. But that's stupid, especially when I entered the trade, the market was giving me one signal, and then we're like, I don't know, it was like three or 4 days into the trade, and now the market's giving me a different signal. So what do? Just sit there and do nothing? Or do I update my decision-making system, right? So I was right to take the trade in the first place, but I would have been wrong to stay in the trade. So my presupposition that it was going to go down to whatever the price was, 34.31, turned out to be wrong. So what? That's just the way it is in trading. You're going to be wrong. So it's just knowing when the market is turned against you, being decisive, right? It's not about being right and wrong. It's about what's actually happening and responding to the market in real time. So that's what I just did, especially that massive pump. Did you see this massive pump? This was like an hour ago. Now, this is why this is why I like to manage trades live. And what I mean by that is I don't tend to, well, in this case, I can't say I tend to. In this case, I did not choose to put a stop loss in, right? I put a take profit limit in. It was actually a stop, so it didn't even appear on the order books. But it was going to appear when it got further down. So what I don't do is put stop losses in place, because then you get stop hunters and stuff like that. So I just much rather babysit the trade like this in real time, so I can respond in real time and update my positions and so on. Now, check this out. I've closed it out. I could be wrong about that as well. Despite all this, what I just said, setting higher highs and higher lows, I'll tell you what could happen. Let's get the toothbrush. The toothbrush. Let's get the paintbrush out. What could happen is, despite all this malarkey, right? This is the uptrend, right? Yoink. That's the expectation. Look, higher highs like this. Well, what could happen is this. This could so happen. And it could actually go all the way down here, blip, to my profit target, right? But I'm out now. And if that happens, oh, bugger me. Hard luck. But there is nothing in my analysis that suggests that's going to happen. Everything is saying that higher highs, higher lows, it's going to continue to go up all the way up to my liquidation point. So that's what the market's telling me right now. So I have to act on that. That's it. So I could still be wrong, if you like, by pulling out. But it's not about being right or wrong. It's about following your trading rules. And that's what I'm doing, It's in the middle of your trade. It's not time to get subjective. It's time to remain objective at all times. So that's pretty much it. I'm out. So now you go look for another opportunity. Forget about it. Log it. Boom. So what you got in the chat? ETH went to $128. Did it? Let's have a look. And if you want me to have a sneaky peek at any other charts, let me have a look. Wow. Well, it looks like the whole market pumped. Look at this. Just now, when I was looking on the XBT chart, look at the mess I've made there. How do you clean that up? Where's the undo button? There. No, that's undo as in change chart. Annoying. Can get rid. I do the undo button, it's quicker, isn't it? I'll use the eraser. Where's the eraser button? I don't usually use the eraser. That. Come on, lines, bugger off. Get rid of that one. All right, got it. So let's use the big arrow. That is a pump on the 1 hour, and then it looks like it happened. There we go. Yeah, it's the what's this one? This is the 10 a.m. candle on UK time. There is a pumpy pump. And I bet it happened to everything. Let's have a look at XRP pumped, Bitcoin Cash pumped, Ethereum pumped, XLM. Doesn't have a lot of volume on Bitfinex, does it now? Ethereum pumped on the 10 a.m. pumped, Dash pumped, IOTA pumped. What's that? Tezos. Cardano pumped. 0x pumped. Everything pumped. Tron pumped. BAT pumped. Oh, it didn't pump. What's that? Monero. Yep. So it wasn't just Ethereum. Very much appreciate your videos, Marco. Very much appreciate your comments. What else we got? Position size limits, excuse me. Bitcoin going up a lot in the next day or two. You don't know that. So don't lie. 0.07 BTC at 25 times leverage. Yep. What else? You are trading big? Not really. Just don't double down your losers and cut your winners short. 10k Cardano will change your life. Oh my god, people are always saying that kind of BS. It's the same old pish. It's almost like a bot thing, where people go around saying 10k of X coin will change your life in years to come. Usually it's like Ripple or Cardano or blah 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 blah. Bitcoin will pump to 3,800 or more in 2 days or less. I don't know. I don't really think so. I mean, let's have a look on the daily, because on the hourly, that was my analysis on the hourly because it was an hour by hour trade. But on the daily, it looks like nothing. Look. Absolutely looks like nothing. You know, still for all intents and purposes, from the big trend view, we're still bearish. You know, we're above the what was my blue line? Is it 20 moving average? Yeah, 20 moving average on the daily. So we're slightly above that, but we're still in this short-term downtrending channel. We're still in the long-term downtrending yellow channel. So, and we're still looking for this 80-day cycle low mid-March, which is using the Weiss. I was still thinking about Juan and his cycle model, timing cycle model with Weiss cryptocurrency ratings. That's looking to be the 80-day cycle low. You should go long now on this retrace. Well, no, because you don't just flip your positions like that. You have to look for a technical entry point. Excuse me. It's about sticking to your trading plan no matter what. That's correct. Blair Jacob, got it. Not a lot of people can do this because their emotions get involved. Exactly. Like anything, success is 80% psychology, 20% mechanics. And what people don't have are character traits like discipline. Discipline. If you've got discipline, you can apply that to succeed at anything. And people don't have it. So 20% chance or less, we go down to 3,800. Down to 3,800. We're at 3,591. We can't go down to that. 4K in less than a few days. From Holland, hello. Go long. No, I don't take tips from the YouTube chat in my trading advice. Mt. Gox rebooting. EOS attempted to break log downtrend. I'm from the United States, from Pennsylvania. Hello. EOS blockchain is best in class for content distribution. Well, is that Patrios thing? Have you seen that coming up? Pump and dump. Hello, Bart Simpson. I'll bet it goes up a lot. 3,800 to more. Bet on it. Well, you can bet on it. Just go and place a trade. You don't have to bet against me. Bet against the market. Thanks for your daily perspective. Thanks for your daily attention. You're in a shotty mood in leaving this chat. You're negative. You mean I'm setting boundaries and challenging you, and you don't like it. Starkware will do a demo of an Ethereum exchange using ZK Snarks that could potentially do 10k trades in a single Ethereum block. That'd be sweet. Imagine that on Ethereum once it's sharded. That'd be sweet, wouldn't it? Can you explain leverage size profit? Not right now. You have to go and take my trading course to do that. Brutal rejection on the 4-hour. Bull trap. It could be a bull trap. How much will the launch of the Samsung $10 pump BC... That makes no sense. How much will launch of Samsung... Oh, sorry, S10. I thought it said $10. S10 bump PTC short term. Oh, you mean because it's got a crypto wallet built into it? I don't know. Possible hype because of integrated crypto wallet. Oh, yeah, that's what you said. Roll on the floor laughing. Now you open a short, not close. No, I just closed my short. Pay attention. If you got discipline, you buy Bitcoin Hex. I like people with a sense of humor. So Thomas is clearly triggered because he's swearing in the chat. So that means he gets banned with a single click of the mouse. Ferris, hey, hello, mate. Check Ichimutu Cloud on the 1 hour. I don't really use those, to be honest. In it for the game says 2060 to settings. No, total market cap breakout. Let's have a look at total market cap because I likes that chart. Check this chart out. This is where TradingView aggregates all of the market caps, and this is like an index that I use. So it's pretty good, right? This is all the cryptos. We're not breaking out at all on the market cap, as far as I can see. Thomas is still being a div, so I'll just completely ban you. There you go. Shia. Now it's where it says the user's messages will be hidden. Can't even see what the Tonebase has been predicting. Sucker rally. Could this be it? Of course. Could be anything. Could be anything. But the point was about the total market cap, right? There's not a breakout. We're still miles away. You know? Even on the 1 hour, like, oh, there's a pump on the market cap, you know what I mean? Look how far away we are on the hourly. Miles. Miles away. So I don't buy that at all. Oh, look at that. That's horrid. Coming back. Right, that's it. Has anyone got any more questiones? Because otherwise I'm just talking crap for no reason. All right, fair enough. I'm out. Thanks very much for joining me today, guys. Hit the like button if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button if you really, really liked it. Someone used the coupon code down in the description. First person to use it gets it. It expires as soon as someone uses it. Gets you 50% off Cryptoversity, which is, oh yeah, there's Cryptoversity, my online school. If you want to be a better crypto investor, join me online courses. And you get all 7 online courses. And if you're the first person to use the coupon code today, that gets you for $29 a month, which is a ridiculous price. Otherwise, you can support me on Patreon, which you can do down in the video description. Lost a patron, had 65, now have 64. $396 being pledged. The more you pledge, the more you get. You can see all the packages and bonuses and whatnot on the Patreon. Cool beans. Someone's asking how much did you lose? Rewind the video. I already dealt with that, so pay attention. All right, that's all for today. I'll be back when I've got something else to say. Until next time, it's me, Chris Coney, saying bye for now.